In maths at the moment, we have started to learn about fractions. We're focusing on halves and quarters this week, and we've been thinking about what is a fraction and how can we find a half and a quarter of either a shape or a number. So this is what 1/2 looks like. The number on the top is called the numerator. It shows how many parts there are. The number on the bottom is called the denominator, and this shows how many parts are needed to make a whole. Have a look at the picture of the pizza in the corner. There are 2 parts that make the whole pizza. Here is one of those parts. It is 1/2 of the pizza. That's why we've got the number 1 on the top, and it's 1 out of 2 of those parts. Here's some more shapes. We've got a square, a triangle, a rectangle, and a circle. Now the square and the triangle have been split in half because they have been split into 2 equal parts. The rectangle and the circle have not been split in half because they have not been split into 2 equal parts. If a number or a shape can be split into 2 equal parts, then it has been split in half. But if the parts are not equal, then it cannot be split in half. Okay, we're going to have a go at completing these sentences now. I've got 4 circles, so my whole number here is 4. 2 of my circles have been coloured in and 2 of them have been left blank. I've got 2 equal parts then, 2 yellow and 2 white. So I have managed to find a half of 4. And half of 4 equals 2. Now I've got some triangles. There's 6 altogether, so the whole number is 6. 3 of them are red and 3 of them are white. So half of 6 is 3. Now we're going to have a look at quarters. Again, have a look at the picture of the pizza in the corner. Again, we've got a numerator, which shows how many parts there are, and we've got a denominator, which shows how many parts make the whole. So if we look at that picture of a pizza, we've got 4 parts that make the whole this time. When we were doing halves, we only had 2 parts, but this time we've got 4, and that's our denominator, the number that's on the bottom. I just want one of those parts, and this now shows 1/4. Have a little look at the shapes that we've got here. Some of them are showing 1/4 and some of them are not. Can you think which ones do show 1/4 and which ones do not? So we've got the picture of the circle. As you can see, it has been split into 4 parts, but the parts are not equal. 2 of the parts are bigger than the other 2, so we can safely say that they have not been split into quarters. The next shape has been split into 4 equal parts. One of those parts has been coloured in, so that is showing 1/4. The next shape again has been split into 4 parts, but they are not equal, and 2 of the parts have been coloured in, so that is not showing quarters. Finally, the triangle has been split into 4 equal parts. Now, just because they are in different directions does not mean that they are not equal. All of those triangles are the same size. And one of those triangles has been coloured in, which shows 1/4. So this triangle has been split into quarters, and 1/4 of it has been coloured in. Okay, so now have a little look at the pencils. We've got 8 pencils in total. I want to find 1/4 of those pencils. So I'm going to colour in 1. Now I still haven't managed to find 1/4 because I've got 1 pencil coloured in and they're not in equal parts at the moment. But if I colour in another one, I know that I can group them into groups of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 1/4 of 8 equals 2. The next one, we've got pictures of ice creams. The whole number there is 4. I want to colour in 1 out of those 4. So 1/4 of 4 is 1.